many boss maps put the big threat in a room and let you walk up to them. You can walk up to this one, but it puts a cult leader and a wall of minions in a dark forest, and every round you don't reach them, they use the altar to unleash a powerful blast of destruction upon the party. This is a dense forest with a cult at the far end, next to an altar covered in glowing sigils. The cult leader can channel it every round to cast a powerful blast spell. Regular cultists, they'll try to form a screen between the party and the clearing. The party has to rush through the forest, push past the minion wall, and reach the stone before the channeled blasts tear them apart. The altar here is the primary focus of this encounter. The cult leader, they can use their action to channel it, and it'll fire a blast about the largest cluster of player characters that the leader can see. Once per round, no concentration, no spell slots. Spell scales the tier, and so is the stone's hit armor class and hit points. Now, between that party and that clearing is the cultist screen. They'll start like here, but they'll try to clog up both the main pathways in. Whatever tier you're using, the cultists should be relatively weak enemies for that tier. For tier 1, these are your regular cultists. For tier 2, they might be cult fanatics. For tier 3 onward, you might, shall we say, reskin some melee bruiser type enemies. Perhaps berserkers, perhaps giants and shrink them down, that kind of thing. They're trying to fight the party, of course, but they're also body blocking. Dodge when low in hit points, they hold the ground, and they just try to buy the leader time to blow the party to tiny chunks. Now, once you're in the main clearing, there's almost no cover. You're in the open with the leader and whatever elite guard they've kept in reserve. Now, there's plenty of counterplay here. Obviously can rush the center trail, but then the party gets really stacked up and perfect opportunity for all those AoEs. They can flank east and west, bypass parts of the screen, but then they're split and can't support each other. They can snipe the leader and potentially knock back, shove, grapple, hold person the leader off the stone. Also, they can destroy the stone directly by attacking it. Now, some spells work to help prevent it, like Dispel Magic doesn't do anything because the spells are instantaneous effects. Well, except for the Sunburst blind, of course. But Anti-Magic Field at high levels could stop it. Now, some ways to scale it to make it more or less challenging. If you want it less challenging, keep it down to one cult leader and elite guard. If you want more challenging, put 2 in. Force the player to try to keep both of them from being able to activate it. Only one can activate the altar each round, but let's just say that the spells I have in mind are quite powerful. For tier 1, especially, you're not going to use this at level 1 or 2, just to be clear, but at like level 3 or 4, the spell should be Shatter, a nice little AoE spell that hurts them significantly. For tier 2 play, you'll want to be doing Conjure Volley, let's say maybe Fireball if they're lower levels, like 5 or 6. For tier 3, start breaking out the big guns. Sunburst, big honkin' AoE with a blind attached. And then finally, tier 4, unleash all the guns. Meteor Swarm. If they don't stop the cultists, they will be blown to tiny chunks fast. Now, as far as difficulty for the encounter goes, I recommend the enemies themselves. Even if this is a boss fight, you probably shouldn't go past moderate until tier 3 and 4. And like I said, for the cult leaders, keep it down to 1 if you want this to be relatively easy. If you want to raise the difficulty, you don't have to add a lot more enemies. Just make sure that there's 2 cult leaders because those spells will hurt. Now, you can also use in other ways. If you want to make a defensive option, that's good too. Basically, as in the party defends against oncoming enemies. If that's the case, since they're getting access to top level spells frequently, go high difficulty. You'll need it. Otherwise, they'll just blow everything to chunks in a few seconds flat. Now, the map's free on my Patreon. The link is in the description. I'm Red Archon. I run 6 Dungeons & Dragons games a week and build maps designed to create decisions, not just rooms. See you next video.